Hello, my friends. My name is Dadcraft73, and welcome back to another episode of our 1.15.2 Vanilla Minecraft Let's Play series. Oh, man, you ever had one of those things where you make a bad decision and then you sort of pay for it? But in our case, we recovered. So I had to go AFK for a second, and I thought it was just going to be for a few minutes. See a guy over there. Hey, do I have this thing? Yeah. Hey, that guy. Anyway, I thought it was just going to be for a few minutes, and it was daytime, and so I walked away. I came back. I was dead. As soon as I came back in here to where my recording room is, I saw my screen was red, and I was dead, and I had this, like, heart-sinking feeling that I had just lost all my stuff. But I had evidently just died from a husk, and there were like 1,000,000 of them, and they had picked up all my stuff and were carting all around with it. So I came back and tried to fight my way back, and I got killed by a zombie. But I was able to get all my stuff. And I brought this bow back. This isn't even my normal bow. My normal bow, so shady, is still in there, along with my backup elytra and whatever else. But, oh, do I have, yes, okay, good. But anyway, I got all my stuff back. I died twice, but whatever. It is what it is. Sometimes you got to die for the cause, and the cause I died for was being dumb. I did lose some golden carrots, so I'm now eating some cooked cod, but that's okay. That's all right. So I've been thinking about the type of vehicle. Before we even talk about this, you obviously can now tell exactly what type of vehicle we're going to build. One of those excavator machines. But before we do that, I want to show you a little bit of work that I've been doing around the top edge of the quarry. All I've done is taken some sandstone and sand and just kind of like build it up around there a little bit. Gave it a little bit more of a edge. I felt like it was maybe too square. I mean, quarries are going to try to be square if they can make them that way. At least they start off that way. Maybe eventually they get weird shaped or whatever, but... And maybe they're not even normally squares. Ours is. I just thought the sandstone, easy to cut, so they just cut it in a square as they dug down. But anyway, so I thought, I'm hauling stuff out of the quarry, and initially I'm just going to dump it around the hole that I'm digging in the ground. And then after I get to a certain level, I'm probably going to start trucking it out somewhere and dumping it or doing something with it. But so the initial sort of dumping exercise of just bringing the stuff out of the quarry that they're mining or finding or digging up, whatever, and they would just dump it around the rim of the quarry, I thought that looked pretty good. So I just sort of built this up a little bit and made it look like, that's what they were doing here. We could probably still do some work here. And I sort of had this idea that the road that they would use maybe still be in place, and we could maybe bring it around here at some point. I have a feeling that we have a lot of projects that are like, and maybe this is the same thing you do in your world. You have a lot of projects that are like 95% complete, and then you're like, it's good enough. I think if the next time I start a Let's Play type vanilla series, one of my goals is to finish projects, at least get them all the way finished. Maybe not like from start to finish right in a row, because I'm one of those people that likes to jump around between projects. But when we finally decide that a project is finished and we're not going to work on it anymore, that's because it's finished. Know what I mean, Vern? Okay. Hey, so I was thinking about the type of heavy equipment we would have to build down here in the quarry, and the word is it's got to be one of these sort of like big excavators. It's going to have, we could build a little bit of it together. It's going to have some of these like this, 1, 2, 3, right? And I think maybe we're going to put one of these here like in the middle-ish, sort of the middle back, and then I'm going to get a couple cobblestone stairs and just stack them in here like that. Yeah. Okay. And then we're going to use, I think, red clay. Gotta figure out how. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's me. Okay. I think I wanted to extend back off the back edge to give it like a little bit of a counterweight, so it's like 6 blocks. And I've watched, I can't even tell you how many videos I've watched on how to build these crazy cranes, and I've come up with this design only because I sort of just, I don't know. Oh my goodness, we gotta get that beacon out of here. I can hardly work down here. Stuff's blowing up like left and right. I just thought maybe I don't know. I just like this idea. This has to be a stair. I'm going to put it in here right now as an upside down stair because that's where the arm of the thing is going to come out. Yeah. And then here, I don't have it with me, but here's where the cab is. So I've looked at a couple designs. There's one by Corrales. There's one by Crafty Fox. There's really not that many, really. Not of this size. There's like great big ones, and even the ones that Corrales made, I think, may have even been bigger than that. I also want to take these guys and just run along the bottom. I don't want it to be like some crazy like high-rise crane. So I've just taken all the learnings that I got from watching those videos, and we're going to see if we can't come up with our own design. And it's not going to be perfect, but man, it's just Minecraft. Relax, people. Just playing that, oh my goodness, playing that Minecraft game. Yeah. Okay, so this right here is where the cab is going to be. I think, so we're going to do, like, so we got a couple things to worry about here. So maybe we'll go like that back there. We're going to go, I'm going to go like this, right? The engine's got to sort of stick up out of here, I think. That's how those things are built. At least in my mind, they're built that way. And maybe we can actually extend that out a little bit more. Okay, then we're going to have like a wall. We'll have this. And then this is just going to be the cab sitting here. And I think I want this to maybe be a little bit higher. I got to think about what other blocks I'm going to use, because the problem is red. We're sort of stuck in now this red color because of that. Oh, acacia. Oh, let me see if I've got some acacia. Let's see what that looks like so far. Okay, all right. I mean, I think we're onto something. I do want to shut this beacon down because it's tearing me up when I'm trying to... Oh, yeah, it's going to be all right. All right, well, let's keep on working on it. It's going to be nighttime anyway. Let's see if we have some acacia wood kicking around here in one of these chests. I sort of doubt it. But you never know. Let's go sleep through the night. Let's walk down the railroad tracks together. Okay. Man, I was so broke down. Whatever. It happens. I died the other day. I had 110 levels and died. Oh, man. I was all broke down. That is for sure. Okay. So, there's a little bit more red terracotta, which is kind of cool. Do I have any acacia? There is a little bit of acacia. Okay. Let's just go down real quick and see what we can do with this. Oh, you know what else I need? I want... Do I use block of coal? I know. You know what I want to use for... Oh, so I was watching my good friend Drama Smith. You all know her because she's been on the channel and we built train stuff together, which was fun. But she was building engines out of red nether brick, like steam engines. And I thought, man, I think that's a great idea. I think that will look awesome because it's got like this like really super deep red color, which is exactly what we want. And then we want some, no. Do I have some? I feel like I should have some nether brick fences kicking around, like in here. Are they stone? No. I thought I had a couple. Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Let's get a couple of those. Okay, so let's go back over here. We're going to use this to make the engine, I think. I think it's going to look... Oh, you know what? Let's also get, while we're here, just a couple, because this is going to give us our red color. We got to stay red because the dump truck is red, and it's all the same construction company, right? And plus, you know, it's kind of red. Yeah. You guys know what's up. Let's go here and get stairs. Okay, now, let's head back over. And then I've got to figure out the arm. The arm is going to be a little bit of a problem, and that's probably going to take one of those go off camera and mess around with it for longer than I probably should. But whatever, it is what it is. Okay, so let's go over here and get back up. One more. Okay. I think I want to take this and this out. And this. I'm going to take all of these. I didn't turn off my beacon, did I? Dumb thing. Blowing up all my stuff. Okay, now I want to take... So this is going to be where, like, the engine component is. We're going to go like so and like so. And then I think we'll probably go like that. Okay. Then we'll do some solid nether brick in here. And then we can do some of this stuff like there. And we're going to bring it over one. Maybe? Nope. And maybe we can go like so. And that'll be like the exhaust, maybe? And maybe we want to go like... I don't know. You know, there's like pipes and stuff coming out of the engine. That might look all right. All right. I think we got a little something going on here. All right, so the next thing we want to do... Why do I keep jumping down? Here, I got to go fix this right now because this is going to... I'm going to be crying around about it nonstop. Here, can I just like take... Okay. Shut that bad boy down. Here, if I put that back, it's not going to turn back on, is it? Oh, it is? Yes. Okay, well, that's cool, I guess. But okay, let's shut it down. Just because I can't handle that. Oh, yeah, this thing's going to be all right looking, I think. Okay, so now we need to go back up here. Yeah. Okay, and I think what we want to do is we probably want to switch one of these and one of these with acacia because it's a little too much red and I think it might be a little bit too high, and we'll go like that. Switch those out. Yeah, okay, that looks good. All right, and then maybe we can run a little bit of acacia around here. Do I want it to go up higher than this? I don't think so. Or maybe I do. I think maybe this needs to be like that. That feels like that maybe can't be the cab. That might not be high enough. Do I want to go up another row here? And then the cab can be there. And that can be... No. Okay, let's do this. Okay, go like that. Okay. No. I don't like that. So this is going to be glass. Just dark glass right there. So I don't think we... I think we can just get away with going like this maybe. And then even like this. And the cab is going to be right here. It's just going to be a little bit of dark glass. Oh, we have this guy out the front here. Maybe we don't need him. I don't know. It's hard for me to look at it because that thing's in the way. Yeah, I don't know about these. I don't think I like them. I think what we want to do is... we want it to be lower. Yep. And maybe take this out completely. We're going to put dark glass in there. I think that's fine. And then we'll do like one of these deals. How about we do a little bit of acacia right there. Something like that. Okay. So I wish I had some dark glass. Let's go see if we can find some. It's up there. It's just up here on the hill. I just got to rummage through all these chests because I'm pretty sure I had some from my dump truck build. How about back here? No. 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 Yes. Okay. It's one of those guys up there. And then these are going to be right here. I think like that. Okay. I think that looks like an excavator, doesn't it? I think so. Yeah, I can buy it. I don't love the bottom parts like these. I don't love them. I've seen a couple designs where people take acacia trapdoors or run along the front there, but I think we're okay. I think the only thing that we need is a ladder, like a ladder on the side here to get up, and maybe like right here we can put a sign just to break that up a little bit, and then the arm is going to come out, or like the big boom deal with the bucket on is going to come out of there. I think that looks pretty good. This, I don't think we need. I think this might need to come down one. And then this can go there like so. Yeah, that's better, I think. I don't think it needs to be that high. Now, it's really, it's not high enough where we can fit a person in there, but I think that's okay. I mean, this isn't really high enough to drive either, maybe. Well, maybe it is. We can pretend. We'll put a thing there, a button. Do I have a button? Yeah. That'll be the door to get in. Maybe I can put the ladder there. Anyway, sweet. Okay. Actually, no, that's going to be good. So now I just need to work on the arm with the, the bucket on the end of it. I'm going to work on that off camera. So I'm going to start messing around with that, and I'll see you back here in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it's not great. We got to tear down a little bit of a scaffolding thing that we had over here. And it's a little bit hidden, but I think it has to be because if this thing was actually working, this is exactly where the dump truck would pull up. It'd actually probably pull up a little bit more and kind of hide it even more. Let's just knock these down. And then I got a couple little odds and ends I just want to place in places, maybe right there. Have a acacia button sitting right there. Maybe back here on the back we'll throw a couple buttons there for some sort of backup deal. Let's actually get another acacia button. Let's go ahead and make two. And then where did I put this other one? We'll put it on the same side across the way. Right like so. And then I thought here we could just put, I don't know, like here maybe, just take this ladder just to give it a little bit extra decoration. I called it Raising Cain. Cain is one of my patrons, so I figured that'd be a good name to call this crazy thing, the old Raising Cain. Anyway, I think it looks pretty good. We got some extra like hydraulics on there using the same idea over there. I was going to use some iron bars, but I think I'm okay. I think it looks good. I mean, it's not perfect, but I'm down. It definitely looks like an excavator that'd be down here in the crazy quarry, digging up stuff left and right. Oh, yeah, you know it. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do is go like here. Please be something good under there. No, of course you're not good. Okay. I don't have any of that. Because something that they do a lot of times with those big excavators, when they stop them, they still have like stuff in the buckets. Like they just get one more scoop and they're like, okay, shut it down. And they don't even load it up. So I do want to see if I can't figure out how to get a little bit of granite in the vicinity of that scoop. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that. But the other thing that I decided that I would do is make the whole, the arm quartz, because this is quartz. And I thought, well, maybe they're the same company, right? Red, acacia, quartz, red, acacia, quartz, a little bit of that. Yeah, so we're sort of matchy. Yeah. All right, so now can we like what happens if we put this in here? It's not going to sit. It's going to, no, so we can't do that. Okay, that looks janky. All right, we'll just leave it like that. How about we go like this instead? We'll knock these out. And we'll go like that. Okay, there. Maybe it spilled out the front of it, and we could put it there maybe. Yeah, just like it pulled up right there. I was like, okay, done. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm 100% down. Okay, so we're not quite done. I mean, we're almost done. We just got to put some gravel and stuff in the dump truck. I mean, it's loading it up, right? We got a working core. That looks so good. I'm down. Hopefully you guys are as well. Man, I try to like do some half-decent things once in a while. And that is an amalgamation of a couple different builds. I'm not sure how to give credit. I mean, I could just say Crafty Fox for the arm, Corrales for at least the base, and then the top is Dadcraft73. Oh, I'm happy with that thing. Let's see if we can't get a little bit of sandstone, a little bit more gravel. That's probably we don't even need close to that. We just need a couple pieces. All right, now let's go fill up the bed of our dump truck. It's got to have stuff in it, right? Oh, can we land? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now we can just do, doesn't really matter how we put this stuff in here. No one's going to see the bottom anyway. How about that? I think that's good. All right, let's go back up top one more time. Yeah, we got... Oh, boy. You know it looks good. I love it. I don't care. See, that's the thing. I don't need validation from other folks. I just look at it and be like, yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Oh, yes. Look at our little deal going on down there. We got a matching set. Oh, it's like Hot Wheels. I'd like to have those in real life and play with them. That'd be fun. Okay, so I think there's one more thing that we might have to think about doing. And, well, I'm sort of debating. And I said earlier that I was watching some stuff by Drama Smith, and I didn't even know that she had made a quarry as well. But she did. And she used, I think her time period is a little further back. So she made this sort of like a derrick crane made out of wood that was sort of positioned and hauling some stuff up. So we're a little bit, I mean, we're closer to, I wouldn't say like recent times, but we are a lot closer than wooden derricks and stuff like that. So I thought maybe what we would do is up here on the top edge of the quarry, maybe we could build some sort of crane that was sort of picking items up out of the quarry. Big items, we have to build up high enough where it could come up and we can maybe swing. And I think we're still going to use a lot of quartz in it, especially for like the parts that kind of stretch out. But we do need some sort of base, so we got to figure out where we're actually going to build this thing. And I think maybe right here, because we can't get too close. We have so much stuff to do as far as we have train stuff, train related items. So I think we're going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an extra one. One too many. Like that. Okay. So we're gonna go something like this, and then I think what we'll do. I don't even have enough. I have to go sleep through the night anyway. We're gonna put those down, and those are gonna be the base of the crane. We may even have to make it wider than that, and then I've just got to think about how we're gonna put that thing together. I'm not exactly sure. I just want it to be a crane, sort of hanging over the edge of the quarry, but also a crane that feels like it was put there on purpose. Like they actually was like, oh, we need to get a crane up in this joint. So, do I have any other parts? Yes, perfect. Okay, let's just fill in the rest of these, and we'll take a look at it and see what we think size-wise. We may have to go out another block. Okay. And I think we're going to make it very similar to that. I mean, that might actually be plenty big enough. So if I do... Let's do, like... We might have to go back a little bit more. We'll go like that. So it's going to be very similar to that guy. We're just going to stretch it out over... We'll probably go a little bit taller. So it's going to be like that. Okay. And then we're going to get our red... Okay, let's do this. Let's see how big we want to make this. It's got to be able to spin, and we want the end to. So yeah, we do need to go back a little bit more. Okay. Two more maybe. Okay, so it's gonna be the back of our crane, and then we can essentially build it almost identical to what we did before. Let's put like this here for now, right? And this will be the start of the crane arm, like that. Yep, and then it'll go like that. It'll start going out over top the edge of the crane, or edge of the platform. Okay, and then, okay, we're going to build it, the back end of it, I think we're going to build it exactly like the other one. Okay, we're going to go like so. And then we're going to go... I think we'll go like that. And like that. Okay, and then... I think maybe this guy, let's change it up a little bit. Let's have another bricks block there, and then we can come out of the top of it, and this will be our engine. Okay, that looks good. And then maybe we can even have some stuff hanging off the side of this guy, like so. Yeah. All right. And then we also want to go under the edge here. Is it nighttime again? No, it just feels like it is. We also want to go This needs to come out one more, I think. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm down with that. So it's gonna. This is the pivot arm where it can pivot. Okay. Yeah. All right, and then we're gonna have to get something going. Oh my goodness! Please learn how to jump. All right, and then we can go like so. This actually has to move. I think we're gonna have to move it up one. This is gonna go like this and like this, yeah, and then like that probably as we make the crane happen. Okay, this can go away. This is just extra block, and this guy can go here, and then we put an acacia deal here. Okay, I went and chopped down an acacia tree just so I could make those buttons, but now I'm going to be able to take this and we're going to be able to make some of these. So we want the general shape of this thing to be pretty much identical to what we've got. This feels like it's way too... This thing needs to come forward. Okay, I'll move that in just a second. We're going to go off camera and knock that out, but I want to have the rest of this thing looking pretty similar. Okay, and then this was actually not here. Okay, that's not there. It's going to be where the thing is. And then we're going to run slabs across the front. Boom, 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 like that. Okay, and this is going to be the cab, just like down there, right? And then, yeah, so we have to move some stuff around back here. I'm going to tear this up. Let me get this thing worked out. I'm going to bring you back. We're getting long in this episode. I got to get the crane arm done. It's going to look very similar to what we've got over there, but instead of having a bucket on it, it's going to essentially just go out to a point and then have some sort of string. Hold like a cable. Whenever we get chains, that would be awesome. So let me get this thing shortened up a little bit. It's just a little bit too long. We got to take this back end off of it and shorten it up. Let me do that. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so I made a couple changes down here, just a very small change, which was I added an extra row of black glass right there and put some white carpet on top of it, just to kind of like, you know, seal it off so it's just not there. And then we did this. Oh, I think it looks pretty good. So I had to change. Originally, I built the same sort of arch right there that I built on the excavator, and it was too low. It sort of come out, you know, like to there. And the idea here is we have to get this. Did I just say ID? The idea here is we need to get our payload high enough where we can swing it around, right? So we're going to have to bring it up. And it's so 1, 2, so it's like 4 blocks tall, 3.5 blocks tall. So we have to get it, whatever it is, 3 blocks tall. We have to get it so it's high enough to come over the edge of the quarry and swing it. Okay, so we're almost done. I mean, we're at like about the 30-minute mark in this episode, so we're just about done. But I need to do a little bit more work. So I think, because you know, I started out the episode talking about how it's important that we try to finish these projects instead of leaving them at like 99% and being like, oh, I'll just come back at some point and and get those all squared away. So I think what we need to do is we need to finish sort of the terraforming piece around this quarry. So now that we've got that little area down there where sort of like the crane gets lowered down, right? Because it's going to be essentially in the same spot every time because this is fixed. So we have like a little platform for it to be lowered down on. That means all of this needs to have stuff all laying around, dirt, pieces of granite, red stuff, sand, all that kind of stuff all around there for sure. And then the crane itself needs to have some of that stuff done around the outside. And then we want to extend our road just a little bit. So a little bit of terraforming, nothing too crazy, just a little bit that we need to do. I was going to do one of those high-speed time lapses, but I think I'm just going to go sort of heads down and just work on it for however long it takes until I'm happy with it. And then I'm going to bring you back one more time. We're going to take a look at it and be like, hey man, Corey done. I hope that we're going to say that. And then we got to build a big building. We got to build train cars. Oh, it's going to be amazing. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so I think I got all my terraforming done. I think it looks pretty good. Maybe here, I don't know, a couple spots where I'm actually bordering on maybe a little bit overkill, but I still think I'm happy with it. I think it looks really good. I need to get some. I spent a little bit of time there getting all my chests taken away and cleaning up that area over there in preparation for laying down some more rails within the next day or so. And now I don't have any blocks to pillar up with, so oh my goodness. Let me just grab a little bit so we can just get up on something and take a look. I did also, between the clips there, I went out to my Enderman farm and repaired all my tools, got them all back up and running. So we're back using Rest Wrecker. You know, what is it? JPickW was okay, but after a while we had to get Rest Wrecker back up in business. So anyway, I mean, I think we're looking pretty good here. I don't know, but you guys will have to let me know in the comment section what you think. But I think we just sort of carried the same materials that we used down there up here. And here's my thought process, right? So granite is being hauled over to this lift whenever big pieces are taken out. So of course there's going to be stuff, you know, on the ground, crushed into the ground, just like the path out. And then this crane is pulling stuff up out of the quarry, and it's obviously going to be spreading stuff around as well, because the crane might come up and place stuff this way or the other side. So I think the amount of or at least the area that we did our terraforming in, makes perfect sense. We may have gone a little bit overboard, but man, I think it looks good. And it's certainly, I think it needed sort of like a splash of color against all this sand color. I think it looks awesome. Hopefully you guys do as well. And if not, leave a comment in the comment section down below and let me know what you think that you would change. But, you know, we said at the beginning of this episode we were going to try to get this project 100% complete today, at least complete where we feel that we can walk away and actually start working on something without worrying about having to come back here. And I think that we have achieved that goal. We still need to figure out a loading mechanism, so we don't have to go down and work in the quarry anymore. We are going to have to build a building here to handle the loading of the train cars when they come by. We got to figure out how we're going to do that. Are we going to use a hopper system? Are we going to use like not like a hopper, but a hopper for loading train cars? Are we going to use one of those ramps that just send stuff up a ramp and like a conveyor belt? So we got to still figure out that. But our quarry proper, I think, is done. I don't think we need to make any more changes there, and I'm pretty happy. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool, don't be a fool, and from my 1.15.2 Vanilla Minecraft Let's Play series, I guess I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.